Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Now I was contacted by Emily from Lightwish and she wondered if I wanted to do a little unboxing and a mini review of these new markers, super golden markers. Now when it comes to glittery, metallic, shiny markers, my level is pretty high of what I like now because I've tried so many different brands, different quality from cheaper ones to higher end. So let's just get this opened up and let's have a see. Now I've got white paper, black paper and a finished colouring page and a whip that I want to test these out on to give a true opinion of what I think of these. So you get 12 colours. This is a new generation super metallic, so they are metallic effect pigments, water-based pigment ink, water-based, and it's not too bad because I'd use these at the end, but you wouldn't want to be putting watercolour over the top of these. So there's a nice selection of colours: gold, silver, yellow, gold. I like that there's two different, technically there's three different golds because there's a copper gold, there's a red gold, what are they all called? Gold, blue gold, green gold, but I'd say there's three, hopefully three true golds in this pack. So let's have a see. Oh, they're all individually wrapped, so I'll unwrap all these off camera just to speed this process up. They look really bright. I mean, that's just the barrel, so far so good. So I'll unpackage these, get all the papers ready and come back. So they're finally out of the packaging and I've got to admit that was really tedious. I don't actually understand why they're individually wrapped, but looking at the side of the box here, it does say keep away from children, so are they toxic? There's nothing, must be stored, must to store the marker horizontally, sit up or down is forbidden. That's what it says there. So I'm not seeing anything that says it's toxic, but it does say keep away from children. Yeah, that's just me being petty about the packaging, but it is something to keep in mind doing that 12 times. Got a little bit annoying. Now to activate these, it's just like a Posca pen, so you just shake it and then you're pressing it down, you're pressing the nib down over and over again until the ink runs clear. So does it have the name? It says waterproof, fast light. Is that meant to be light fast? Low order pigment ink. So they've got that the wrong way around. It literally says fast light. So yeah, I've got that the wrong way around. So yeah, I've just took the lid off. That doesn't look straight to me, so let me see if I can push it back on. They do feel cheap to me. They do feel cheap, and I have quickly checked and they're $19.99 on Amazon at the minute of me filming this, and it's the 23rd of November. So let's get these activated. I don't think I've got a Posca pen to hand, but they do feel a bit, I feel like I'm being petty, but I'm just trying to go through what's going through my mind. So giving it a shake, and then you press it down. I have got some cheaper pens, like these acrylic paint pens here, and they take a little while to activate as well, so that's not just these. Normally you can see the colour running down. I'm going to bring you down actually a little bit closer, then you can actually see what I'm doing. I'm hoping that you'll be able to see that normally when you push down, the ink just comes down. And I wouldn't be doing this in a colouring book as well because it will leave indents. It's just taking a little while. Oh no, I think I can see slight colour there. I'm so impatient, aren't I? Right, so we're getting there now. There we go. So let me just put hello. I want to see how easy. To be fair, that one's pretty clear, to be honest. And they are really nice and shiny. I know I've got that blob there because that's where I just activated it. I'm saying hello to myself. So I'll just put a hello, and I won't write my name. But I'll do a decent amount of colour. Let's have a see. I'm interested to see what these are going to be like on the black paper. Now let's be honest, how often do we use black paper in colouring books? Not very often, but I think that it's worth testing it. So instead of putting you through the torture of activating each of these pens, because it's another 11 times, I'll activate them all and then come back to do the swatches. Finally that took a lifetime. This is the paper that I use to activate. Now I probably, oh you can just about see it, how many bashes into the paper with the nib to get these activated. I'm just warning you, that's all. I mean the colours look nice, don't get me wrong, but I'd set aside about 20 minutes or so just to unwrap these and get them activated. But I've got my two different colour papers. I will say the blues and the purple, they were really quick. They just activated like that. All the rest of them over and over again. But enough about the complaining, and let's get swatching. We'll start off with the gold. I did notice as well around the barrel of each of them, it's not properly put together. I mean I could just pull that off. I mean I don't want to do that because the ink will go everywhere, but, and I am interested as well to see what they're like. It says waterproof, so I'll put water all over this page, let it dry. I might even do it with these swatches as well, we'll see. So let's start off with the gold. I need to bring you in. There we go. Right, we'll start off with the gold. I'm feeling like it needs doing even more. Yeah. I mean, they do flow out pretty nice. Let's write something. I'll do the hello again. That's not too bad. Really shiny. You know, don't get me wrong. The name is definitely correct. Let's try the black. And obviously they're going to show up absolutely beautiful. You know what these would be ideal for? Like card making. Especially around this time of year actually. But it does say keep away from children. And I understand as well they're probably all pre-wrapped just in case there's a leak. I understand that, but it still doesn't stop me from complaining. So I'm guessing that this, is that the orangey gold? Let's see. So let's try the white paper. This is more or less what we're going to use it on, into the white paper or a tan tone paper. It's going to be very rare that it's going to be on black. So far so good. The actual ink itself is really nice and it seems to be flowing nice as long as it's activated well enough. But I find that with other pens like this as well. Even Posca pens, to be fair. Let's try the bronzy shade. Check if I've activated it enough. This one is really nice. This one would look nice on a clock, that sort of thing. Why am I adding dots? in certain places and not in the others. So let's go on the black. Yeah, I think so far this is probably my favourite, which is surprising. So I'm using natural light and overhead light at the minute. You can see they are shiny, you know, it comes in the name. That is really orangey, really orangey. If I move it there, you can, there's the true colour. I think the camera's really struggling because the hair's so shiny. Let's try the silver. Very nice. I do like with these pens, sometimes it happens with gel pens, if you colour over a certain area and you go over again, the nib sort of scrapes it off. And I don't see that happening with these. That looks like hello. Hello. Let's move on to the red. True Christmassy red. Which, that's not. That's, to me, is an orange. Like a rusty orange shade. I wouldn't say that's a red. That looks like an orange to me. Yeah, definitely. So there isn't a true red in this set, which is unfortunate. I mean, it's nice colour, don't get me wrong. Let's go for the green. Set me a bit over now. So this one is a true leaf green. Is that activated or not? There we go. And then on the black paper, it's almost got like a yellow hue to it. That I was going to go in with pink then, but there's a darker green here. Let's do this one. Let's save the pink and the purple till last. Test that it's activating off. Yep. I think I prefer that green over the last one. Now that I've put that green down, you can see what I mean. It's almost got like a yellow hue to it there. Yeah, this one is a true green. Shame about the red. This and the red, if it was a true red, would have been perfect for Christmas. So that's a shame. So let's start off with the blues. Now I've just stuck my finger in this one by accident and it's dried already, so that's good. I'm not blown away by that one, that darker blue. Let's hope the turquoise shade is a little bit nicer. It goes down nice. Let's hope this one's a bit brighter. Yes, this one's a lot nicer, a whole lot nicer. Feels like I'm doing lines at school. It's a lot smoother this one as well than that last blue. Oh, just out of frame. Stop. And then we'll try the purple. Let's do these two here. And then the pink, I've got high hopes for this one. Oh no. See, I thought this one would be really pop, but it's not. Let's see what it's like on the... It's nice, don't get me wrong. But it's like, these colours really pop. I think the blue and the pink are lacking, and I'm a bit disappointed that that is not a red. That packaging is not red. See? Let's try the pink on the black paper. Whoa, went completely out then, didn't I? Now, while them swatches are drying, because I'll do my test water on it, I've got my whip that I'm working on at the minute. I did want to put some of the red on the flowers. Now, because that is not, it's not a true red, especially against, can you see the difference there? That is a true red, and it's definitely an orange. So just looking at this page now, I'm just seeing, I mean, I suppose I could use the green, just add a couple of dots and whatnot too. But I haven't got any purples, pinks or anything. I can use that bronze. I'll use the bronze on this little figure. See how that works out. So I'll just test, yeah, we're okay. So maybe in his eyes. Make his eyes stand out. I suppose I could use this on the moon as well, but I've not coloured it yet. And he's got some markings here I can fill in. Yeah, so I had all intentions of doing a lot more than just this and show you what it looked like, but the colour doesn't match. So let's see what it looks like on this little guy. His nostrils. I think that's as much as I'm willing to do on a whip at the minute. I mean, yeah, they are nice and shiny. They catch the light really nicely. I do think that they're nice for little accents like that. That is quite pretty. And then the other page that I've pulled out as well is one that I have actually finished. It was this one. And I suppose I could use the pink, and I could use the blue maybe. You know what, the turquoise is probably going to be better. Actually, the other blue might be better. No, I'll use both of the blues and just add like dots to the background and see how that looks. So I've already done it with some white. Whoa! Whoops! See? So I've just tried taking the lid off just by normally pulling, and that's what's just happened. So that's not good. So make sure they're fully screwed on. Oh no! I've just done my nails as well. So yeah, what I was saying about these bits here, that's not brilliant. That's a better one to show you. Just make sure that they're fully screwed on there. Let me try and pull the lid off now. See, we're okay. Now that is not wiping off, so I'm sort of hoping they're not waterproof because I've got it all over me now. Let's just do some dots here and there. I wouldn't use these pens for block colouring anyway, with the way that I do this sort of thing. I'm not sure how they'd be. They might be alright. Let's do some bigger ones. Maybe add some more stars. I was completely off frame there, I do apologise. And then in with this one, now make sure that it's screwed down. Yep, there we go. So that was my fault completely, but I didn't know they were screwed down. The Ninos are alright. Wow. I'm nowhere near the main road as well, so that is loud. If I was on the main road I'd be pressing pause and having a toot, because I'm nosy like that. I like knowing what's going on around me. That must be something bad. Anyway, so that's a couple of accents on the page. Don't want to add too much. No, I've done them too. Let's test how waterproof these are. I hope they're not too waterproof. So I've just got my water, and it probably might be a good idea for me to get a cloth for just in case. When I mean water, I mean water. I want to fully test this. If it says waterproof, it should be fully waterproof. I'll just leave that there for a minute. It's a good job I need to clean my desk, isn't it? So let's have a little nosy. Actually, I'm just going to use my finger. No, look at that. Fully waterproof. So how am I going to get this off my fingers? I'm impressed with that, really impressed. That page is soaking wet. There is a little bit of residue, tiny little bit, but nothing too bad. So if you were sat there doing your colouring and you spill your drink, cup of tea, whatever, you can know that these pens are definitely safe. So I'll back the waterproof. I mean, that paper is soaking, and that ain't coming off, so I'm very impressed with that, to be honest. And the water-based, aren't they? Water-based pigment ink, yeah. Very surprised. So all in all, I would recommend these pens. I'd just be mindful, as soon as you get the package, don't think that you can jump into it straight away. Give yourself 20 minutes, half an hour to take the packaging off and to activate the pens. The packaging could be better. The packaging for £20 and you're getting 12 pens, it's good value for money. But maybe even if it was just plastic packaging with a little lip over, with a little button, you know, a little clip, so you can keep them in that. I don't like cardboard because it goes funny over time when you're constantly opening and shutting it. So these will probably have to be kept in a pencil case. But the fact that they're completely waterproof, I'm really pleased with that. The downside is the barrels do not match at all, and there's some colours here, like these three colours here. I'm pointing and you can't see. These three colours here, them two are so similar, but yeah, they're really similar. I probably would have took that one out. Do you know what would have been a nice in this? Like a white metallic. You don't see that often. A really white metallic. I would make the pink brighter. I'd take the yellow tones out of the green and I'd make that blue brighter. Other than that, just a couple of of things that I would change, but I will leave the links in the description of this video in case you do want to purchase these. And thanks again to Lightwish for sending me these. Like I said, it's a true, honest review. They're nice. They're nice. I would recommend them, especially for that waterproof. You could even do a watercolour painting and go over the top, and I think these would show up. I really do. I really do. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will leave everything in the description, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.